Hello and welcome back to the William Lilly project. I'm Susan Ward. In this explanation, we're going to look at a chart about the sick wife. Um, and what Lilly writes is this. Dominus Prickman, if his mistress would live. Negate, meaning definitely not. This is for Monday, the 22nd of September, 1645 at 4:45 p.m. He notes she died within a fortnight. So as I mentioned in the introductory video, I'm assuming that when Lilly writes Mrs., short for mistress, that he is referring to the wife of the querent. So the querent is signified by the first house with Pisces on its cusp. Jupiter rules Pisces, thus is the significator of the querent. The opposite house of the seventh is for his wife, which is Gemini on its cusp. Mercury rules Gemini, thus Mercury is the significator of the sick wife. Mercury is within 5 degrees of the radical eighth house cusp, and so is counted as being in the eighth, the house of death. The wife's eighth house, the turned or derived house of death, is ruled by Venus as ruler of Taurus, the sign on its cusp. The moon separates from Venus, significator of death, and applies to Mercury, bringing death to the woman. The moon is also separating from the sextile of Saturn, the natural ruler of death, which is placed conjunct the turned eighth house, reinforcing the general judgment of death to the wife. Alongside the chart, Lilly lists the moon's aspects as separating from the sextile of Saturn and the trine of Venus, applying to the trine of Mercury and of Jupiter. The moon is separating from Saturn, ruler of the wife's sixth house of illness, and from Venus, the ruler of her eighth house. The moon applies to Mercury, which is the wife's significator as ruler of the seventh house, and as mentioned, it is within 5 degrees of the eighth cusp. It's permissible to use both the radical, the chart as it stands, and the turned chart in this way, because both should give the same answer, but from different perspectives. Sextiles and trines can bring death, as might any difficult aspect of square or opposition, but the facility of the former aspects would speed the process and possibly make it an easier process. Mercury and Jupiter are exactly in trine aspect. Venus is in an applying trine with Jupiter, both on the eighth cusp. Jupiter naturally rules pregnancy, is in the fifth house of the querent's children. This may be the underlying cause of this woman's health problems. Lilly has noted the trine to Jupiter along with that to Mercury, so it suggests that he is considering them both in his judgment. It may be that he obtained the timing of 2 weeks, a fortnight, from that application of the moon. From these or similar arguments, Lilly was able to make his judgment of death. Could you have given this terrible news to the querent? In a time of limited access to healthcare, Lilly had to deal with this type of question quite often. How would you have dealt with it? Okay, so if this was of interest to you, look out for the next in the series, which demonstrates how to draw inferences from little information. Thank you for your kind attention, and I hope to see you next time.